Tonight, we crack open Pinhook. This is their 8-year-old Vertical Series. Welcome to the show. Pinhook Vertical Series, aged 8 years. This is part of a multi-year release that Pinhook did, starting at 4-year, and it goes all the way to 12 years, I believe. This is year 8. This is a store pick from my friend Bridge down at Sprayberry Bottle Shop. It is 58.3% alcohol or 116.5 proof. It is bottle number 158 of 201. And I didn't realize before these horses actually mean something. You go to the website, you actually pick the horse. They tell you what the bourbon is, the bourbon or rye. So it says Bourbon War, 16 hands, tall, color, bay, sex, colt. I know you were waiting for that. So this is a straight bourbon whiskey. And according to the website, it is 75% corn, 20.5% rye, 4.5% malted barley. And it's a little bit lower on the website than this, but you know, this is a individual store pick, so proof is going to vary. It says, with another year of maturation, this 8-year-old bourbon has a bright nose of orange curacao, Oloroso sherry, clove, and brown sugar that leads to a full palate of dark cherry, plum, cinnamon, and burnt sugar. Well, that sounds wonderful, doesn't it? So, let's get right into this. Well, let's see what the nose thinks. Definitely picking up some dark fruit there. Almost like a cherry and a citrus. And then baking spices, cloves, nutmeg, maybe a little vanilla. Very interesting smelling. Cheers. Wow. Very rich. A little bit of baking spice right on the tip of the tongue. I almost get like a chocolate and cherry with a hint of orange or citrus. A little vanilla. A little more vanilla. Oh, that's nice. Very rich, very smooth. Coats the palate. Wow, let's take another sip. This may be MGP, but it is absolutely delicious. So rich. There's so many things going on there. I can't describe all the taste. I'm getting chocolate and cherry, a little bit of orange, baking spices, some oak. It's a little bit sweet, a hint of savory. Very well balanced, very smooth. That is nice. That is delicious. Cheers, Bridge. You guys did a great job picking this bottle. That is absolutely wonderful. Well, looking at Bridge's comments, he talks about a toasted marshmallow profile. I'm not a big marshmallow guy, so maybe I just don't get that. I'm still getting that chocolate, cherry, orange zest with some vanilla. But like toasted marshmallow, you get that sweetness. And certainly on the toasted side, I pick up the toasted oak. So, you know, each palate is different. Yours is different. Mine is different. But either way, This is some good juice. And I don't care whether it's MGP or not. This is good juice. So let's take one more sip and we're going to go to final thoughts. So for about $100, you can get an 8-year-old bourbon. This is as good as any 8-year-old bourbon I think I've ever had. Maybe better than some 10 and 12-year-old bourbons. To me, this has got the maturity of 10 or 12 easily. It does not taste 8 years at all. I would, if you put it in a blind and you said, hey Mike, how old do you think this is? I would say 12, 15 maybe. It's just that good. It's that smooth. There's no burn on the back of the throat. You don't taste any ethanol. It feels like it's been in a barrel forever. Wow. Very nice. So, about $99 and change. Hopefully at your local bottle shop. If you're in the North Georgia area, you can see Bridge with Sprayberry. And I'm sure he's still got a couple of these left, but they won't last long. If you miss out on year 8, like me, I'm definitely going to pick up year 9 when it comes out, which will be next, actually this year. I think year 8 was 2023. Yes, year 8 was 2023, so there'll be a year 9, probably a little later in the year. But this is definitely worth collecting. Definitely worth being on your shelf. So, value for the money? Well, you know, I'm always a little bit hesitant of anything over $80. I mean, it's got to really be good for me to want to pay post 80. And this meets that requirement. It is that good. Will I get a backup for it? I'm not sure because of the Vertical Series. I think by the time I drink this, 9 will be out, and I'll just buy the 9 and keep doing that every year until it gets to the 12 and have all 4, 8, 9. That's actually 5, isn't it? I can't count. So at least have 5 of them. I'm sure some of the other ones are out there, but I'm fine with going from 8 and see where it goes from there. So value for the money, good, not great. It all depends how much you value a really good bourbon like this Vertical 8 series. So that brings us to our recommendation system, 1 through 5. 1 being go stop the video and go and get it right now, and 5 being don't bother, right? Drink it only if it's free. Well, I would tell you that I would say, although I'm really kind of leaning on a 1, I'm going to give it a solid 2, actually maybe a 1.5 or 1 3/4, but we're going to keep it at 2 because there is no 1 3/4, right? This should be your next purchase, whether you're in the North Georgia, Atlanta area, or you're somewhere else. If you've got access to the Pinhook Vertical Series Year 8, I think it's a buy. I think it should be your next purchase. I think it is an excellent bourbon. So, we hope you will like this video, comment, and share. And if you have any of the other Vertical Series, I think they started at year 4, let me know what you think of them. Did they get better as they went along? I'm hoping they did. I'm really hoping that 9 is better than 8 and 10 is better than 9 and so on and so on. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Hopefully the price doesn't go up with it. So, as always, please drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and we'll see you next time.